All right, hello and welcome. You know the deal. We are so back, and we are ready for Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge. We have 12 generations to terraform the whole planet, get 100 points, and 63 TR. Let's see if we have anything interesting in our cards, the companies we can go back to in a second here. So nothing really stands out other than ecology expert, so we can look to see if there's a big card to start with. Metal production, sure. You could really hurt yourself with a loan, but if you needed to get something out early, fine. Otherwise, I'd say this is pretty weak overall. None of these cards have requirements, so first off, I'm going to say that we don't need ecology experts. But. Mars University, goated. Science, goated. A little bit of production here. This also can use a steel, so we can go for some steel income, early steel. Science tag, or not science tag, but space tag synergy with satellites is also interesting. You have a couple ways of going about that. Not many tags here, so I don't know. Not much here either, though Pluto stands out as being strong. You could go with some floaters. You could go with some heat. This might be a good time to go with the Helion, turn heat into money. We have the heat colony. We leave the animal colony behind because we have Pluto for cards anyway. We take heat here. Now, 2 energy really might help us a lot in getting to the heat colony. I often get criticized for caring about the colonies too early, too often, too fast. So maybe I just want mining operations. Now, this is $4 per turn worth of steel. This is $1 of TR. And 2 energy production is really something I care for deeply. Not to mention the ocean is 2 card draw where I want to play it. So I think that's fine, and the colonies are strong enough. So some heat income, some science synergy stuff, some heat income here. Now, Helion as a company does come with a space tag. So it's like, do you actually want to play something like satellites? You might. The only problem I have here is that I don't have any cards to give up when I do play Mars University. But that might be okay, because I'm going to get 2 cards from the placement bonus. So let's get a little bit of heat. Let's get these 2 cards here. Immigrant City and Solar Net. I mean, they're nice, but they're not like to die for. We could lean into just getting our titanium production up in an effort to get to solar reflectors as fast as possible and into satellites. That might be worth doing. This is almost certainly worth playing. I'm just thinking if I wait, I can get a heat bump and solar reflectors maybe by having that money roll over. But 2 money per... I mean, this is 2 money per turn. You just play it. I don't mind using this 8 heat as money production early on just to get us established in terms of cards played. I will take a heat bump just to get us close to the heat income. Earth tags, what do we say? Right, if we had picked Terractor, this would be insanely good, but I don't really want to go after those Earth tags. I will take the science tags, though, because they're very strong. And then I don't have enough for solar reflectors, so just a heat bump, right? Just a heat bump. That gets us a little bit of TR. We let our money pile up. This time, hopefully, I don't buy 2 cards, so I actually have enough money to play solar reflectors and satellites. Wouldn't that be nice? And we can put an ocean down, and then we'll probably have the government start pushing over here for Venus. Here, I actually have energy income. So that's card draw, that's heat, that's a lot of things. So I think that's worth doing, like ASAP. Maybe I overcommit to the bit here, but I actually think that's great. And then I'll take another heat bump just because we're at the heat income stage. So that feels good. Solar reflectors and satellites are still strong. Satellites has actually gotten stronger because I've played a card to enhance it. Another space tag, that is. We might still delay what we're doing here in an effort to buy a colony. Like, if we're gonna buy a colony, now's a great time to do it. We just go here, we get another bit of heat income. This becomes like a money colony, as if we had Luna in play. $23 is certainly enough here. And I still have enough for a heat bump. Wow. Just shy of being able to get satellites. So I think I just take the heat bump here, but 15 heat income is pretty nasty in a good way. The good nasty. And then, yeah, satellites. Looking at you. Looking at you. Not to mention we have the IO as a colony in place. There's lots of ways for us to get more and more heat and then use it as money. I shouldn't need any of this. Business networks might be good, but I already have a science tag equivalent, so let's not. I definitely want to do at least one heat bump this gen. And then this is at 3 cards. It's about to be 4 cards. Perhaps this is a moment to quickly do a little card cycle. Get our satellites. We're going from -2 to +3. So it's a nice little swing. And then I think I just take the 5 plants. It's really underwhelming this gen, but 4 cards next turn from Pluto is going to be mighty fine, right? Everyone's going to be happy with that. I do need something for Venus. I guess we can take aerial mappers for now. Some basic TR would also go a long way for us to get to 63 TR, but it is what it is. Do we buy another colony? I think so. That gets us 2 cards. A triple bump on Venus, we don't mind. A productive colony for 0 is fine. I don't think lunar mining does anything for us, but neither does this. Research. Insanely good. Right? Well, yes and no. Because what we want to get to is quantum extractor, but we just can't quite get there. So I wonder if it's worth playing an Inventors Guild first. Get rid of sabotage. Cartel. Now, this is a lot of Earth synergy. If we had played the Terractor run, the company that starts with Earth tag with a discount on Earth, our run would look very, very different. Let's just say that. Let's take this heat bump and just a little bit of this energy. You know, maybe I should have done the productive outpost. I may have been able to get a second heat bump there, but it's okay. Having our heat available for card play is fine. This is too expensive. Do I want to use my titanium on any of this? I don't think so. Minority Refuge came into play. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I think we don't do that. I think instead we play our research. I don't know that I'll need a 1-point animal, but so be it. No, we'll get rid of it. Open City for later. I mean, look, quantum extractor. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing Earth stuff at all. Triple Venus is interesting right now. Let's look at a card. Venusian Insects. I mean, it's good, but $30. Great little Venus bump. And I guess just a heat bump. We still need a lot of oceans. Perhaps I'll have the government try and bail us out there for a minute. But yeah, we do need to use some of this heat to push the temperature of the planet. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves here. We do have enough TR for this. I don't think it's too late in the game for that to be reasonable. Let's still look at a card though. Advanced alloys, yes. I don't even have that much to do with alloys, but there's always ways to get more metals than you expect. Even something like this, hired raiders, right? That's $6 instead of $4 now. Just adds up. Protected Valley is a pretty good get. That can go up here. And that leaves us a pretty good little ocean spot. And then this for some adjacencies. And then with the money I get back, boom. Terraforming contract. So again, three cards next turn, 4 plants. I think we just go and grab 6 heat. It's not that exciting, but it's fine. We could also get a plant income for -2 money income. That's probably worthwhile. And then I'll trade there soon. Pluto is going to be really well suited, so maybe I could just go there, but I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Get 3 heat bumps right there. Let's look at a card. Media group, yes. We trade, we come over here, we get a bunch of cards. Terraforming Ganymede. I mean, it's not bad to have those options, but it's just not what I was looking for. Do I need this? Do I need to rush you? I don't think so. I want to play this just so I don't mess it up. I want to play this because I'm going to get a little bit of everything from it. We're going to media group and then get some money back on you. So maybe a good turn just to bump heats a bunch of times. Aerial mappers can start to load itself up. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure the Jupiter floater, like, unless there's something for it to enhance, it's just not going to pay itself off, right? It would take too long to load it up to even be worthwhile. I'm a little bit nervous about this run now. I just don't have enough sustained terraforming, but okay, these help. A lot of Venus floaters, which is card draw for us at the moment, but it's fine. Shuttles with advanced alloys, yeah, it adds up. This we get money back on, and card draw and card cycle, so I'm gonna do that. Should not need Stratopolis. In fact, I'll play Indentured and then Scraping, and then that gives me a whole bunch of floaters here for the rest of the game, so I get a lot of free card draw. Then I have 6 science tags. I mean, look, this is just fine. It's a card draw card. It gives us a cycle, all that jazz. Spin-off and then Earth Catapult means I get an extra card out of the deal. And sure, another space thing. That gets us the bonus TR here. We should trade for plants, I imagine. Not a great time for this, unless I can 1, 2, 3 get the ocean and make that pocket. 1 plant away. I mean, I wouldn't normally rush something like an Immigrant City, but it is a breakpoint on an oxygen bump, which feels decent. Feels like something worth doing. The rest, I mean, look, we could SF Memorial here just to see. Arctic Algae, honestly, that would have been good. Like, until this gen, we didn't play, like, 6 of our oceans. Like, it was still playable in terms of value. It was just missing the fact that the heat was too high too fast. So this would have been amazing earlier with our metals and everything. We do need the TR, and I don't mind some Venus bumping. Look at a card. No thank you. Grab a card. Baba Booey. Heather's not bad. We could trade for the money or the card draw. Probably take the cards right now. Trading colony, again, what hurts the most there is that we can't actually play it because everything's locked up. But we could start doing some ironworks. Now, the energy would have turned into heat, and heat is money, but at the same time, who doesn't love getting a bunch of goodies? A little bit of you, a little bit of that. And then next gen, I mean, the colonies for heat, again, just for the money, is probably going to be the best. 3 heat bumps right now leaves a lot to be desired. Perhaps we do... Well, there's a chance we get some bonus that works with floaters between now and the end. So let's just do a heat bump and then like a rad chem. And hold on to just a little bit of cash here. We need a lot of oxygen and a lot of Venus. And a lot of oceans, I guess. Giant ice asteroid, exactly the reason why you want to leave a little bit of heat on your radar. An air raid is also an event, so that works out. It's over 20. We're going to be getting cards back. Money back, cards back, all back. Not necessarily things that I needed. Aerial mapper. Look at a card. This is an interesting card because it is a discount. It's a card cycle. I have at least a space thing I want to play, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Doesn't have any points on it. I wanted this oxygen bump, but I also wanted to trade. Yeah, if trading is just money, this is better, and I can always trade for money to get money, as it were. This, do I need steel for anything else? I mean, open city would be great. Let's put a couple points into you real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing how Venus is going to get done here. Trade for heat. I mean, I guess Venus is just going to get done from me clicking the button. But I need oceans. Oh, look at that. Oceans. So if I... The worst thing about this is it's so expensive, right? So, like, don't do it. But if I bought a standard project ocean, played penguins, and then played this card, I could get a whole bunch of points. But, like, no, dude. Play the card, hope to get ocean cards for the last ocean, and get 5 plants, which is exactly the amount of plants you need for a greenery. Like, play to win. Now, the only question is, do I want to use any titanium on something? And the answer is probably no. Well, I could have gone for the steel at least. Warp drive. Amazing. 2 points, $4 off space, all that jazz. But. Not exactly what I need. I'll aquifer. This hedges my bets. $4 back instead of $6 back. That would have been purely for steel. And then, yeah, I mean, do I have enough? 11 cards. Right, means that I can buy a Venus bump. And then I only have $4. But if I sell literally 11 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $11 plus the 4 extra heat. I didn't actually think we were going to be able to close this one out, to be honest. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We could have saved $2 more by using more steel on that Earth card, the Olympus Conference, but damn. I mean, look, we weren't even close. Not even close to 100 points. But we did get all the TR, and we did the full terraform, so what's not to love? I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.